Better made. Came up with them thoroughbreds, swap world, that was Detroit City. Moved out to the Gold State, California, I ain't come for love with me. Focus like Adderall, when I had a ball, I shatter boards. Shack fool in the 9-2, a vocab boy like Scattergory. One kid, but I'm sunning.
What up, everybody? I'm Mark. This is MO Closet Collection. Thanks for hitting my channel up. If you want videos on the freshest and best kicks, merch, etc., be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Shout out to Lil Master for a reminder. Today we're gonna be unboxing an early look of some brand new Yeezys, the Yeezy 350v2 in the mono ice colorway. I couldn't be happier to have these in hand. I was able to get my hands on these bad boys early. Man, listen, I'm super excited, y'all. If y'all want all the hottest Yeezy information, Yeezy news, Yeezy first looks, Yeezy anything, holla at your boy Influence Visions on Instagram. My man's cool as ever, down to earth, had early information. Make sure I go check him out. He actually helped me get my hands on this legit pair, and I couldn't be happier. Shout out to Influence Visions. So these shoes are slated to drop in the summer sometime. They say like June, sometime in June. And it's supposed to be like a pack of them. I think it's supposed to be 4 colors, I think. I can think of 3 off top. It's the mono ice, the mono clay, the mono cinder, something like that. And I think it's 4, but I can think of 3 right now. I want to get my hands on all of them. But right now, without any further ado, let's unbox these bad boys. Let me grab my shank, turn safety off, because remember, safety first. Remember, you couldn't open the box to always cut away. There's a lot of tape on this, so I gotta keep cutting. Always cut away. Because trust me, you don't want to get shanked. Discard that. Alright, let's get them out the box. Discard that. So this is an early pair, so it didn't come with a box, but nice bubble wrapped. They actually came in a nice little Ziploc baggie, and I'm astonished by these. Let's get them out this bag, get a closer look. Wow, this color is very nice. And there you have it, the new Adidas Yeezy 350v2 in the mono ice colorway. Let me know your initial thoughts in the comment section down below. My initial thought of this shoe, very nice. Top to a review. So starting on the lateral side at the bottom, you get that classic Adidas Yeezy 350v2 ribbing. This midsole and the outsole are just ice, like literally ice, a semi-translucent ice, and it's so good looking. It's arguably as good looking or better looking than the Yeezy midsole. Y'all know how I feel about the Yeezy midsole. Then moving up, that's where everything changes. So outside of the shape of the shoe, the rest of the shoe is pretty much different, inside and out, except for a few things like the padding and the insole. But the main thing is this monofilament, they call it. Monofilament is like a mesh. It's not prime knit, and this color is it's like a very soft blue. And this soft blue is around the whole shoe, but what you can see underneath is this cage. So like all the Yeezys have like a cage to keep the form, but this is like a new cage, and this cage is very like organic, alien looking. So they also kept the stripe. So now the stripe is just like, it's got like it's painted, maybe it's painted on top of here, and it's like in a darker color blue, and it goes from back here where you see the pull tab, which is back, oh my god, and it goes all the way towards the front, towards the toe, and it kind of like stops at like at a slant. And then underneath you just see all these different holes for like the new cage they got underneath, and I like it so much. Roll on to the front of the shoe, you got this outsole spilling up, and outsole, it's like almost the same color as the midsole. Like they pretty much is identical. It's maybe a little bit more or less like translucent than the midsole. Then coming up, you have this stitch. The stitch is a clean stitch. You see this clean stitch on some of the prime knit, but it looks much cleaner on this monofilament mesh. I guess it's because it's probably easier to stitch it together because it's not as thick as prime knit. And then going up, you have these round laces. These round laces seem to be like waxed a little bit. It has a nice little sheen on it, whatever it is. And then now these eyelets, the eyelets are like rubber. Like eyelets on the other 350v2s, it's like stitched into the prime knit. It's like a stitched in a round circle or whatever. It's kind of like just holes inside the prime knit. This is actual like rubber. It's like rubber riveted, you know, eyelets, which is pretty awesome. It's a new touch to the 350v2. So coming to the top of the tongue, like this is a familiar shape and a familiar like you know, the lining. It's in the all white, nothing major. Got a little stain over here, but nothing crazy. I'm gonna try to get that out. All right, going to the inside of the shoe. It's pretty much all white on the inside. It's not a true white, but it's close enough. Then you have these 3M3 stripes back here in all white. Then the insole, it's a white insole with like gray Adidas Yeezy branding. And like the stickers like at the midfoot, which is pretty cool. This is cool. It says sample made in Vietnam. And then like the cage on the inside is like a soft felt. It's that same felt from the rest of the 350v2s, but it's like all over the inside and it's really soft to the touch. I couldn't be happier. Rolled on to the medial side of the shoe, or the arch side as I like to call it. It's a mirror image of the lateral side, missing that stripe. And you can see much more of this like cage that's showing through the monofilament mesh. It's very clean. Like I'm actually very impressed with this shoe in hand. Rolled on to the heel of the shoe. The back of the shoe looked pretty much the same as all the other 350v2s, but this time you get that pull tab back, and this pull tab is like also made out of like a plastic or that same filament, and the stripe actually goes all the way around to the other side. It goes past this pull tab, and this pull tab is like in a different color blue from the rest of the shoe. And you already know me, pull tab gang all day. Roll on to the bottom of the shoe. If it's classic Adidas Yeezy 350v2 outsole, it's like in ice, but it's more like opaque inside of the shoe. Then you see that full length boost running through. Then at the back of the heel, you get that boost branding. So I want to do a quick side-by-side comparison with like the regular prime knit 350v2s. Let's check it out real quick. So one of my videos for early release was for the ash pearl and the ash blues, and I got the ash blues right here in hand, and pretty much a lot of this stuff is exactly the same. The main difference is obviously the prime knit versus the monofilament mesh, and the shape is the same. The heel, like the heel and the midsole, the outsoles, all pretty much the same. And like, as I mentioned before, like the felt on the inside, like by the shoelaces on the prime knit version, it's the same felt that's the cage on the inside of here. Soft to the touch, very nice. Between the two, like the stripe on here is like it's a prime knit, it's very soft, but the stripe on here is like painted on, as I mentioned. It's not, I don't think it's a different material. They all look like the same material to me, just different color. And then the eyelets. So the eyelets on the prime knit version is just holes inside the prime knit. Here it's actually, like I said, like rubber riveted, you know, eyelets, which is awesome, very awesome. Between the two, honestly, listen, the Yeezys are my joint, 350s are like a fan favorite, but this new monofilament mesh, I see why they went this direction. I never questioned Yeezy and his thoughts, because he don't come out with nothing that unless it's fire. I mean, at this point, stage in the game, realize that. Which one would you pick between the two? The old school prime knit or the new monofilament mesh? Let me know in the comment section down below. So all in all, this is a very dope shoe. Like, I couldn't be happier with like the new design change. I'm a collector anyway, I want them all, but I'm very interested in these. I want to see how these look on foot. It's not my size. This is a size 10 US, so I can't give you guys it on foot, unfortunately. But this shoe is dope. It's super dope, and it was worth every penny. I know a lot of people was talking mess about it. They was talking mess about the mesh. Bars. I'm telling you, up close and in hand, this is a must-have. Like, seriously, I know a lot of people got tired of 350v2s and they want to see something new and refreshing. This is new and refreshing. So look forward to these. My understanding, the stock numbers may be pretty low. Normally with something new from Yeezy, it's pretty low, and they later maybe restock them. So don't sleep when these drop. If you want them for personal, do not sleep. My prediction on reselling these bad boys, my prediction is going to be high, because whenever it's a new variant, it's always hard to get, and then it's high resale. So this color, I haven't seen the other ones in person. The clay looked pretty nice online, so I would argue maybe the clay and this mono ice might go for the #1 spot. But this mono ice is a new color palette, I feel like, in the Yeezy lineup. It's not that close to anything else, maybe close to the cloud blues, but it's still not the same because it's not prime knit. So this color and maybe the clay might hold the highest resale, and then like the cinder and the other color I can't remember right now might hold a little bit lower, but I think the resale gonna be at least $200-300 bucks over retail. So tell me, are you planning on picking up the new mono pack, as they call it? The mono ice, mono clay, mono cinder, and I think it's one more, but are you planning on picking up any color? Let me know in the comment section down below. Once again, I want to thank everyone for tuning into my channel, giving me all the feedback, showing me all the love. I really appreciate you guys. Let's keep the momentum rolling. As my little son say, don't be a stupid dumb hater. Like and subscribe. Holla.
I put 10,000 hours in, we don't throw no towels in. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Put the work in. If it's money on the floor, girl, put some work in. I'll be damned if what I do, I ain't the best at it. Gotta go that extra mile, then the rest at it. Push, 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 push. Put the work in. If it ain't about no money, it ain't working.